Hi, do you have a new baby and you're currently not getting enough sleep, and is this getting or having a toll on you and you're barely holding it? Did you know that lack of sleep can actually impact your mental health? And in this video, we are going to cover a lot of tips that you're actually going to start practicing today so that you can be able to get enough rest during the day and also during the night so that your stress levels can actually go down. So I'm going to be teaching you a lot of practical things that you're going to be using day in, day out, and that they are going to help you be able to sleep more, rest more, and be more energetic throughout the day, even if it seems impossible currently. So my name is Nasteri, and if this is your first time in this YouTube channel, I want you to just take a second, just click on that subscribe button so that you don't have to miss any baby care videos that I'm going to be releasing. So without further ado, let us get started onto this video. And for those who like rushing me, I normally don't talk fast. So if you want this video to go very fast, kindly just increase the speed. I think there's somewhere in there where you can increase the speed maybe times 2 so that I can be able to talk faster to at the level that you really like. But I hope this is going to help a mom out there who is struggling to sleep and who is feeling a lot stressed out. So, number one, I want you to understand the sleep cycles of babies. Babies normally have a sleep cycle of between 50 to 60 minutes. So, what I want you to do and to understand is that after these 50 to 60 minutes, some babies are going to wake up. And if you know these, you should be able to like align your expectations. You expect that my baby, especially during the day, they're going to wake up after every 60 minutes. That is after an hour, maybe 50 to 60 minutes. That is 50 minutes to 1 hour. There are those who are good sleepers, but there are also those who are poor sleepers, and they are going to wake up after every 1 hour. So if you can be able to adjust your expectations, knowing that this is normally how it is, that is how naturally they are, that is newborn babies. I'm talking about newborn babies. Their sleep cycles is between 50 to 60 minutes. So expect that they are going to wake up uh, between this time or after this time, and you should be able to adjust your schedule around that. So what are you going to do, or what should you want to achieve within these 50 minutes? So are you going to take a 30 minutes nap? Because this is so helpful. Moms, it is important even just to take a 20 minutes nap during the day. This is how you compound your rest during the day as a new mom. So because you know that this baby is going to sleep for about 50 to 60 minutes, can you prioritize or can you adjust the expectations, knowing that yes, I can take then 30 minutes of sleep, of a nap, let me call it a nap because it's a nap, around this time, so that by the end of the day you've already covered your 8 hours of sleep, that is during the day and also during the night. So that is number one thing that I need you to know. Number two thing, please ignore that dog. Number two thing that I want you to know is that if you don't get enough sleep, your stress hormones, that is the cortisol, your stress hormone cortisol is going to go up. And when the stress hormone goes up, then your mental health is also going to be impaired. So I want you to prioritize doing this, prioritize taking naps. I know you've had a lot of times many people tell you that sleep when the baby sleeps, but mostly you don't understand how is this possible, because maybe you have dishes to do, maybe you have other things to do, but this is about prioritizing your mental health. If you leave dirty dishes there, you're not going to die. Maybe just it's just for a few hours. So take that now, prioritize your mental health, prioritize your sleep, and those chores you can always do them later, or somebody else can actually do them. So love yourself at this time, because your mental health is paramount. Your mental health is so important. So don't put chores before your rest. So it is your rest, then your chores, in that order. And then another thing that I need you to do is that to know is that co-sleeping. If you can be able to co-sleep with your baby, even when they even when they wake up after these 50 to 60 minutes, most of the babies, when they see you next to them, then they are going to just remain calm. Or you can be able, if you're able to breastfeed while you are still co-sleeping with them, it would be very, very important. For me, that is how I managed with my two babies. I normally co-slept with them. The only thing that I need, or the only precaution that you need to take here is that you need to make sure that this you are taking all the precautions to avoid the seeds. For example, make sure that there are no loose covers covering the baby, so that even when maybe you fall asleep, the baby is not going to like pull the loose covers on top of their heads and maybe suffocate. Make sure that the baby cannot fall. Make sure that you cannot lie on the baby and things like that. So just make sure that you're following the safety precautions to avoid the seeds. That is the sudden infant death syndrome, the seeds. But co-sleeping actually helps moms to sleep better, because they don't have to keep waking up to go pick up the baby and breastfeed and then soothe the baby and put the baby back to their crib to sleep. But if you are not a type that would want to co-sleep, then it is the perfect time to start sleep training. And I normally do sleep training. For those that don't know, I normally teach you how to do baby sleep training. So if you are interested, there's a link below this video on the video description. You can click on it and you can actually sign up for a sleep training class. Another thing that you need to do, that is, we've talked about co-sleeping and gentle sleep training if you are not able to co-sleep with your baby. So another thing that you need to do is, when you are sleeping, to promote better sleep, to help your baby sleep more. Even when they awake after these 50, 60 minutes, some of them will just stare. And if they are full, if they are comfortable, if the environment is conducive, they are going to be able to fall asleep again after a few minutes. So what are you supposed to do? Make sure that the environment is conducive for sleep. Make sure the lights are dimmed, and make sure that maybe there's a white noise machine that is soothing the baby. So make sure that the crib is comfortable, the babies are well fed, the baby is well fed, that is, and just ensure that the environment is calm and conducive for sleep. So by so doing, the baby is going to be conditioned that when the environment looks like this, it means it's time for sleep. It means it's time for sleep. So ensure that the environment is also promoting sleep. By so doing, your baby is going to sleep better, and you're also going to be able to catch more sleep during the night. So avoid a lot of noise, lots of interruptions, and make sure that there is a consistent bedtime routine. There is a consistent bedtime routine. For example, you can bathe the baby, feed the baby, rock the baby, put the baby down to sleep every day in that order at a specific time of the night. By so doing, the baby will be conditioned to know that after the bath, there's a feed, there's a rocking, and it's time for bed. So ensure that you're following a consistent bedtime routine. And then maybe one more thing that I need you to know or to remind you is that there's something called sleep regressions. So a sleep regression is a period maybe from around month 4, around month 8, around month 12, when your baby, when even if maybe you've sleep trained your baby, they are going to be waking up erratically, like they are going to totally disrupt the sleep schedule. So this is normal. It is because they are going through maybe a developmental milestone, and this is actually interfering with their sleep routine. So this is normally a temporary disruption. It should not alarm you a lot. After this short period, they are going to be able to sleep again well. So take note of the sleep regressions and adjust yourself. It normally happens around month 4, also again around month 8. Around this time, they are so fuzzy, they are not sleeping well, they are not eating well, and they are all over the place, and they can make you a lot irritable, and your stress levels can actually go high. So when you know and know what to expect around this time, then you will be able to adjust and support them gently. So remember to practice gentle parenting at all time. And one last thing that I want to mention, don't do everything on, like, you want to do everything. You want to do the chores, you want to make sure the house is spotless, you want to do the shopping, you want to take care of your baby. You cannot do all of this with a new baby. You are going to be overwhelmed. You're going to have a lot of fatigue. You're going to be stressful. And do you know that lack of sleep, high stress high stress levels, high hormone, high stress hormone levels, that is cortisol, high cortisol levels, can also contribute to getting postnatal depression. So you don't want to have postnatal depression. I don't want you to have postnatal depression. So make sure that you're prioritizing your self-care first, your baby care, and then the rest. So don't fear asking for help. Don't fear talking your mind out, because most of us are not able to, like, speak how it is. How are you feeling? Are you feeling tired? You cannot be able to cook. It will not hurt when you tell your partner that today I'm very tired, I need help, I need you to prepare dinner, or I need you to watch the baby for 2 hours as I catch a nap. Most most of them, they'll understand. Those that love you should understand. If somebody does not care about you, then those are the ones that can be, talk bad or do things like that. But it's a time to practice jealously self-love. So self-love yourself. Remember that at this time you come first, because if you don't come first, who is going to take care of this baby? We need you in good health. We need you in the right state of mind. We need you energetic. We need your presence, not just being there. We need your presence, because if you're not present, also you're not going to be able to bond with your baby well. So remember these tips that I've talked about, practice them, and by so doing, you'll be able to at least get enough sleep by the end of the day. If you need postnatal care, a support therapy, somebody to listen to you, I normally do that. Sleep training, I normally do that. Breast care, lactation support, I normally do that. Just check on the video description and choose a service that you want, and then I'm going to help you out in the next step. So my name is Nasteri. Thank you for watching up to this end, and stay tuned for more of such content. Bye.